Welcome back, everyone, to the Polestar expedition in No Man's Sky. We're just going to finish up Phase 4 today. Shouldn't be too bad at all. We need to restore a crashed ship, repurpose a starship for scrap, so we're just going to scrap it once we get it, and then make our way to the rendezvous, to the fourth rendezvous. If you are not aware, you can use navigation data that you get from the save points when you discover an area on the planet or the cubes on the space station to buy emergency distress beacon maps or planetary charts. And that way we can find a downed ship. Should be reasonably easy to do. I want to go over to the space station and show you where you would get those charts if you're not familiar. If you are familiar, obviously, just takes a second and we will be on our way. I've already got 5 of the emergency beacon charts. Usually takes less than 5, but 5 is, I've found, is about the average. I'm just going to show anyone who's not familiar where to get them. So one place to get navigation data, if you're inside, once you're in the space station, I don't know if these will still be there. Sometimes that guy has one on his desk. No, this guy has one on his desk. So anytime you see one of these cubes, it'll either give you nanites, which this one's going to give me, or it'll give you navigation data. You can also, these little globes here, I think that one's already been taken, this cube. So there's encrypted navigation data, which is what you need. Once you go over to this other side, there's a cartographer. And this is obviously a big friendly gentleman. And we want exchange specific charts. And you want to get these planetary charts, the emergency cartographic data. And we're just going to buy that one. And then we're heading back out. Now, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe you can trigger these from space. So they may find it on any of the planets in the system. So we'll go in here, go to our exosuit, and we'll just trigger one of these. See, now it's an abandoned building, not helping. So I'm going to try another one. Distress signal, that's what we're looking for. And it is down here. Now, it can be one of a couple of things. It can be a downed ship. It can be a downed ship with a pilot. The ones with the pilot don't do us as much, don't do us any good, because you can't take those ships. So hopefully this is just an abandoned ship. We can fix it up and get our two milestones for that. And then once we do that, I'm going to take a quick look at the 5th phase, or phase 5, and see what's left to do there. I honestly just don't remember. So if it's not much, we may finish up the expedition here. If it looks like it might take a little work, we'll make a new video for that. Ah, damn it. See, someone owns this one. We can't do anything with that. This is our downed pilot. The Viking seems both raged with exhaustion and inconsolably furious. They are ragged. God, I can't even read. Let's try this again. The Viking seems both ragged with exhaustion and inconsolably furious. They are unsteady on their feet with the disoriented manner of someone who has flown for days without rest. Whatever or whoever they were pursuing, it doesn't seem to be nearby. Let us offer subsistence. Rage bubbles up in the warrior, perceiving insult in the kindly meant gesture. It was not their own weakness or hunger that landed them here, it was the weakness of their ship. So what we are going to do... I don't think we can claim it. The starship is only lightly damaged. Its navigation is still actively targeting coordinates in a nearby system. Judging by the movement of the target, it is almost certainly another ship's, perhaps only one hyperdrive jump away. A cursory examination reveals that both the launch thrusters and hyperdrive have been drained of fuel. It seems a simple, empty tank is the source of the warrior's frustration. The launch thrusters refuel, the ship is no longer grounded, and any further maintenance can be carried out by a space station or trade outpost. Let's talk to Gomer over here. Roars with thanks gifting me some of their cargo. I try to explain that they should dock somewhere to refuel their hyperdrive, but I'm not sure they understand. Their focus has returned to their pursuit, eyes glittering with bloodlust. Alright, well, not what we needed, but probably better than being an ass about it, so... What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back out here to space. I'm gonna fire off another one of these emergency charts. I think we messed. Oh, I think I messed up, not we. Yeah. Yeah, it wants me to go look at the abandoned building first. So, sometimes this takes a few more minutes than you want it to. And there's probably, I mean, if there is a preferred way to do this, please comment. Let me know so that I can do this better next time. I'd really love to hear from anybody. For a second there, I was deeply, deeply worried that this was just a complete earthquake of a planet. As an abandoned building, there's just like next to, but not quite no way I'm messing with it. The good news is this will have this here, which I can get another navigation data from. So if need be, I can replace the chart. And of course, that's how you die. Just screwing with that. However, you can low gravity planet, which kind of messed with me. Well, that was just uncalled for. Throw a dude up like that. I'm getting lined up on it wrong. It's actually harder because I can't touch the ground consistently. And yeah, that's enough mucking around with the biological horrors. And that was fun. Got a few larval cores. And so, from here, let's see if we can activate... I have every reason to believe it's just going to give me an observatory. Yep, not helping. So we're going to... That's an abandoned building. That's not helping. Like I said, some days it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. Distress beacon. We're going to get out here. Hopefully this one is not somebody else's ship. It says it's an abandoned starship. We'll see if they mean it. Wonder if that's well, probably right where that comm ball is. Yep. But you don't know that ahead of time. I do not like those biological horrors. I always have a hard time getting those larval cores. I got more of them than I normally do. So that's better than nothing. And it really doesn't matter what this ship is. What shape it's in, as long as it's not currently owned by some other being. Kind of a lopsided explorer. Crashed starship. Well, that's helpful. What it looks like. So... we are just going to claim it. And we will pound that out. And now, we fixed it. We get our reclamation milestone. And we will limp this thing over to the space station. And then trade it in, basically, for our original ship. And yes, those are all the alarms going off inside the thing. So that's nice. We got that done. Took a little longer than I was hoping for, but I mean, in the history of things that have gone wrong in this game, I'll take it. What does that give us? Life support, nice. That'll help. Oh, I probably can't even warp it, or not warp, pulse engine this close. Shields aren't working. Please don't attack me. I have nothing. I know nothing. I am a tree. I am harmless. And while we're here, I don't think I got my exosuit slot, so I'll get that while I'm up here. I did not get my exosuit slot. And the cool part is it will bring our ship in when we claim the parts of this one. And there's our ship. And let's see. It's pre-movement system upgrade, nice. Lost artifact, launch thruster upgrade, and 5 repair kits. None of which am I given back. So what I want to do is at least clean some of this out. So we can pretend like it matters. And you know what? It may actually just be faster to do. Now that's not really what I wanted, but to get cadmium, you can. Why am I not? Because I'm hitting the wrong button. Cadmium's kind of hard to find, especially if you don't have the well, if you don't have the drives. If you go to the Starship Technology Merchant and go to purchase anything that is a weapon module. So we'll buy that photon cannon module. It really doesn't matter what class it is. When you break it down, if I can see it, there it is. So, you actually need to install it, but when you break that down, it gives you 125 cadmium, 1 ion battery, and 1 wiring loom. So we will go ahead and destroy that. And that was worth a great deal to us for that cadmium. It is, there is, I keep forgetting. Sorry, a lot of back and forth. There is a galactic trade terminal back in this corner. Otherwise, I was going to cross the space station, go to the other side, but I don't really need to. Just going to sell those. Did get a Starship storage augmentation. Those are helpful. And I still have a chart left. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. And that gets me up to 7.5 million. I'm going to yoink some nanites. I'm going to... Nope, not that one. And now we're going to... I got partway to the rendezvous, just because it was quite a ways from where the freighter was parked. I keep forgetting I can just... Damn it, I can just teleport over there from the station, but I had to walk past my ship to get there. And there's my freighter, so it's not like we're far away. Nope, that's my frigate. Don't shoot the frigate. Oh, that's still loud. And now we move on to... Get here. And let's see how fast we can get to... Can we just go straight there? No, it's outside of jump range. But we only need 2 jumps to get there, so that will be relatively easy. If you're looking for storm crystals, I believe there's a planet in the 3rd rendezvous system that has activated copper, and that's an indication that you can get storm crystals while the storms are brewing there. And I really don't even care what's in this system, because I need that one. And luckily, like I said, this is just going to be a comparatively short episode, having most of that already done. Most of this was obviously eaten up in going to those other chart sites. So let me take a look at what I need for phase 5. I still need one more, and I don't think I can do any of the rest of this. They're kind of sequential. Make contact with the others. I don't know if we can do that without having... Other ships from the freighter's homeworld have been scattered across the stars. Complete. Okay, so there we go. Can't do it from here yet anyway. Want to get one more frigate. Need to get one more frigate. I'm going to do that before I hop out and go to the 4th rendezvous spot. Assuming that there are some freighters here local or coming in soon. There they are. And I need to change this to that. Otherwise, I'll never find it. Darn it, I should have checked the log. I'll go back and do that real quick. And if we can afford this guy, he's in our fleet and we'll have completed that. Grah, you are forming a fleet, interloper. Our vessel is powerful, my crew is mighty. We honor you with our presence. Grah, we will bring great glory to your fleet. So they haven't done too many expeditions. That's good. So they can, if we were going to keep this save, they can certainly move up. So I'm going to go in here, and that is salvage fleet fuel, salvage trade unit, fleet mining unit. Yep, I thought those were going to be... upgrades for... well... Okay, expedition trade ability, expedition mining ability, and expedition efficiency. All wonderful things to have on our side. Got some good pulse thrusters there. It's not the most efficient, but it can't hurt. $1 million abandoned tendril that we will sell as soon as we can. That's a few nanites, and we get them out of our inventory. All right, let us skedaddle over here to the 4th rendezvous. Oh. Haven't gotten clear of the large ship. And we'll zinc over here. I have said it many times, I really love how this expedition started. I like how they're doing it. It's not terribly complex. It's not overly difficult to accomplish. Just a great time for me personally. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, especially compared to the last one, the Leviathan update, which I did not complete because it was too frustrating for me. I was not good enough at No Man's Sky to pull it off at a level that it should be. But I'd love to hear what everyone thought about it. If you have tips, tricks, suggestions, anything I could do better, I'd really love to hear about it. I definitely want to make the channel better. And I'd love to hear what everybody's looking for, how you're enjoying this expedition. I also have a series going on the endurance update and just a playthrough from the beginning. We're currently going through the Artemis quest in that one. And that is a very exciting thing for me to be doing. I haven't done the Artemis quest in quite a while. So you get to watch me bumble around, not figuring out right away how to do some of those things. I'm gonna try and miss that. Yeah, well, I was gonna say stick the landing, but I didn't. And of course, we can't land our ship in water. And that's not actually a landing spot. So let's get a little altitude, see what we can see. Is this an actual island, or is it also just on the... Nope, that's underwater, just barely. And I don't know, I left a Nadalon platform somewhere. Let's see if I can... Yeah, because I don't want to go 900 units swimming. So that, if my game doesn't crash, which it... And sadly, you can't do the little scanner me bob thing while you're in your craft. To confirm target sweep directions, exit your vehicle. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it was this way-ish. Hard to tell. Hopefully we are actually only 700 feet away. I would love to see if they could make the oceans in this as deep as the, or at least most of as deep as, say, like Subnautica. Although, I gotta tell you, Subnautica just hits like 6 of my phobias right up front. So, we're gonna stop here, we're gonna take a look. We're not going the right way. No, we're not. We're going the anti-right way. Huh. Well, isn't that just not fun? Now I have to look again because otherwise we'll die out here. But yeah, I would love to see, and I have no idea if this engine can even generate oceans that deep. Okay, so I just noticed down in the lower left corner, there's a readout, target this many units. Lets me at least know I'm getting closer. Rather than going the wrong direction. Oh, 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 oh. Now it's going down again. Now it's going down relatively quickly again. Hey, there seems to be some sort of freighter down here, he said sarcastically. Now I've got to realize where I parked. Go back to phase 5. Salvage frigate module, nice. 2 inventory slots. So, oh, ship's this way. And this thing is so much more the fast way to get around, so luckily they have you build the exocraft materializer. Otherwise this would have sucked to try and get to. I mean, I'm not saying that this isn't a good ocean. It is. I would just like to see, at least in a few spaces, some spots where, you know, you can't see the bottom. Certainly not just in... Whoa! 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 Oh, man. I'll bet nobody ever grounded one of them. Jesus, I've never seen that before. That was hilarious. Huh? Well, there you go. Now, I want to take... That was funny. Okay, well... Apparently you can hop them up out of the water. So in order to complete this one, the only thing I have left is to go check that log. So we will go do that. And I should have thought about that before I jumped out of the freighter so fast, but this is life. Have to go read the 4th entry in the ship's log. And then what do we get? Ooh, get the fleet commander's cape. That was one of the things I really wanted. And this one is titles, pulse, decal plans, expedition banner. Make contact, reward singularity engine plans. I don't know which one has salvaged hyperdrive upgrade, temporal warp computer plans, and I thought there was a pet somewhere in here. Did I already get it and just completely lost my mind? You know what? I should get back to see where I'm going. Turns out quite a ways away from my freighter. Oh my goodness. They do park you way out here. Still 30 seconds away from the planet. Oh man. It's too bad those don't happen often enough that you could count on them for the take out pirates portion of this expedition. Turns out I was aimed slightly wrong. Which doesn't make a huge difference at that distance, but really does at this distance. I can't tell you how many times I am so impressed by the fact that it actually has the freighters out here and you can land on them. I mean, you need to do repairs, but even that's kind of a very immersive, at least the first few times, a very immersive mechanic that I haven't seen anywhere else. Not that I have this like encyclopedic knowledge of games, but it's not difficult. It's a set of knobs you can completely ignore if you want, but they're there if that's really what you wanted to do for gameplay. So let's go read this log. Arrived in the Ogiad 2 system. As we cross another sector boundary, we permit ourselves to reflect on our very first departure. Our own home turned against us. We had learned that what it could not. Its gravity, its molten core, its slow decay toward impersonal doom. Our makeshift fleet was incomplete, so few of the pods loaded. The shockwave consumed those in low orbit, scattered the rest of us, the fire, the chaos. That sounds just heartbreaking. All right, 10 life support gel. We get green. That's pretty cool. Don't know if I need 2 underwater protections. Just for giggles, I want to send some more expeditions out. I think since I only have 8 ships, I can't get too crazy with the number I'm sending out. Obviously, this guy's going. You and you. Let's see if that gets us. That's just barely 2 stars. We'll let them go take a look for it. And then we'll do that so that they make it safely back. And we come in here. We get the cape. We get the cape. Nice. And that completes phase 4. The only things we have left to do in phase 5, because we still have 2 of those done, I need to get there, which is a big deal. Once we get there, it looks like we'll have something to do there. And then fire up that slingshot engine. So we're getting very close to the end. I want to thank everybody so far that's made this with us. And have a great time. I want to hear from you in the comments, see what you guys are thinking. And I will see you soon. Have a great day.